Operation Sindoor Modi's message to terrorists: you will be hunted, wherever you are, whether as Chief Minister or now as Prime Minister. PM Narendra Modi leaves no stone unturned in crushing terrorists. Prime Minister Modi has avenged the Pahalgam attack within 14 days. Previously, Modi avenged the terrorist attacks in URI and Pulwama within 2 weeks. Each response was progressively bigger, stricter, and more effective. This approach isn't new for Modi as Gujarat's CM. He began fighting terrorism hidden, aiming to crush terrorists with a zero-tolerance policy. The destruction of terror infrastructure in Pakistan under Operation Sindoor is historic. Not only were Pakistan-based headquarters of groups like Lashkar-Taiba and Jaish-e-Mohammed destroyed, but also Hizbul Mujahideen's main training center was dismantled. 9 bases were destroyed, some in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, others in or near major Pakistani cities. For instance, Muradka Markaz Taiba, from where Hafiz Mohammed Saeed ran Lashkar-Taiba, and Jaish-e-Mohammed headquarters, Markaz Subhan Allah in Bahawalpur, were demolished. Additionally, 7 other bases, which served as training centers or launch pads for terrorist organizations like Jaish, Lashkar, or Hizbul Mujahideen, were destroyed. These bases were used to send terrorists to execute attacks in Jammu and Kashmir and other parts of India under Pakistan's patronage. By destroying these, Modi India has made it clear that anyone involved in terrorist attacks in India, or supporting them, will not be spared and will be killed wherever they are found. Bahawalpur, 100 kilometers from the India-Pakistan line of control, saw no hesitation from Narendra Modi India in demolishing the Jaish headquarters there. Modi interrupted his foreign tour post-Pahalgam attack, returning home to declare that the terrorists would not be spared, signaling trouble for terrorists and their haven, Pakistan. Granting the Indian armed forces full freedom to avenge Pahalgam, PM Modi fulfilled his promise within 2 weeks. Despite Pakistan's nuclear threats, all terrorist hideouts were destroyed, cutting off Pakistan's nose. Prime Minister Modi personally led the operation from planning to execution. Even the name Operation Sindoor, symbolizing a powerful response to those who targeted Hindus in Pahalgam, was his idea. Modi understood the country's sentiments, especially women's, and met their expectations. This isn't new for Modi. He previously avenged the Pulwama attack with an airstrike in Balakot and the URI attack with a surgical strike. Modi established his zero-tolerance terrorism policy as Gujarat's chief minister. After taking oath on October 7, 2001, he had to respond to the terrorist attack on Akshardham Temple in Gandhinagar within a year. Ensuring the terrorists were killed by Black Cat commandos, Modi also ensured those involved were caught and punished. Subsequent terrorists plotting attacks in Gujarat were either killed or caught and punished. Modi faced his biggest challenge on July 26, 2008, when Indian Mujahideen terrorists executed serial blasts in Ahmedabad, killing over 50 people. He vowed to eliminate Indian Mujahideen, holding meetings and boosting his officers' morale until all terrorists were caught, charged, and severely punished through the courts. Swipe left for next video. This zero-tolerance policy was seen again in Operation Sindoor, 14 days after the Pahalgam attack. Pakistan must heed Narendra Modi's track record, or it will face deeper repercussions, along with its terrorist associates. Latest blogs